Hello and welcome back to Girl Tries Games. We're playing Mass Effect 3. In the last video, we were on Mars looking through the Prothean archives to try to find some information that might help us against this Reaper invasion that has been going on Earth. They have come to Earth, and that's why Shepard is here on the Citadel now. You can see the Normandy out the window at the docking bay. But Shepard is here now at the Citadel, asking for the Council's help to help Earth defeat the Reapers and to get them off of our backs. So we need to talk to the Council, but Kaidan has also been severely injured and is currently in the hospital. So we need to go visit him there.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? She did, didn't she? So why would she be here unless she's seeing the Council?
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard!
Alright, so this lady looks like she's a news reporter, and she's asking one of our crew members about us. Let's talk to her.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track record with reporters.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience, but that can change. I'm a military reporter with a show called Battlespace. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Alright, so we could choose to have a kind of public relations agreement here with Diana Allers. I don't see why not.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
She's creepy looking. Alright. So we got a war asset, Diana Allers. She's gonna help us tell the story of what's going on in a way that we approve of. So there's the Normandy. We could head back to the dock here if we want to go back to the Normandy, but we don't yet. We want to go and visit Kaidan.
Reports say not to depend on cars.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion,
Oh, they're the ones
we're
talking.
supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I supposed to talk with you then?
Oh, how sad. Hey, Keeper, stop pushing us. Here's Avina.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Alright, let's ask about this routine verification.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the CERTA Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
Alright, let's ask about the local features.
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
Alright.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
All right, thanks,
That's all.
Alina.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
She just looks naked. All right, so let's head on through this security screening. Look at all these C-Sec guys that look like Garrus. Alright, so let's head to the elevator.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Alright, so we could either go to the embassies to talk to the council or go visit Kaidan. Since we have time,
Areas tagged
since
of
the
interest to you are highlighted
council
on
is
the
not ready
elevator.
for us yet, we'll just go to the hospital.
One moment, please.
And there it is. The hospital is this, like, bridge thing.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Alright, so here we are at the hospital.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown.
See, we could see the Presidium down there. See what all these people are talking about.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. And wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
So it sounds like she's been kind of traumatized. Alright, here's some supplies. We could buy some whiskey, the perfect gift. Tasty yet medicinal.
Sales go to help new medical research.
Let's get some. It's a gift for Kaidan. And let's get some metagel capacity.
CERTA is a non-profit organization dedicated
we only
to
had
the betterment
3.
of all sapient life.
Oh, hello, doctors. Here's Dr. Michelle from Mass Effect 1 and Dr. Chakwas from Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Kaidan took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
What have you been up to?
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
So we could tell her to either come work on the Normandy with us or work in the labs here. I want her with us. She's been with us through thick and thin.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Welcome aboard, Chakwas.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Alright, so she has been our doctor on the ship in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Can't change it back now. She needs to stay with us. And where's Dr. Michelle? She was one of the doctors we saved from the
Commander
Citadel
Shepard, good to see you.
in Mass Effect 1.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm med physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
Is he okay?
How is Kaidan doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
All right. Let's ask about refugees.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
All right, let's ask about supplies.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
Okay, and let's ask her about the clinic staff.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
All right, I think we've asked her everything.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
So we have the option of bringing her on board as our doctor as well. But since Dr. Chalkwis is our real doctor, we'll keep her with us. All right, here, let's go to the hospital. Let's explore it. Could hear people talking. All these doctors around, and what a beautiful view of the Presidium. Some guy in pain, it looks like. It's a cool looking hospital, but it doesn't seem very, like, efficient. Ah, here's Kaidan. Naked.
Hey, Kaidan. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances.
Get on your feet, soldier.
Get your ass out of this bed and back to your post, Major. Seeing you in action again reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know.
This is awkward because of our history.
Come on, Kaidan. Fight.
I don't think Kaidan would want us to, like, baby him.
And that's an order.
Alright, well, he's still not doing so hot. But he's not dead.
Expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What?
Yikes.
But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Poor guy. What a bummer. Sorry about my crazy dogs. Hold on, let me check what they're going crazy about. I don't even know. I never know why they start barking. Alright, so I think we've done everything we can in here right now. We explored everything. We visited Kaidan, who's still unconscious. Can we hear more
We
about
were
her
deployed
story?
to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Tiptree. So that's one of the cool things in Mass Effect 3 that I remember is you could like pass by and hear people's conversations.
Please select a destination.
And learn interesting stories about what's going on in the rest of the universe. Alright, so now that we've visited Kaidan, let's go talk to the council.
1 moment, please.
Okay.
Now arriving at Prothean Embassy.
Here we are at the embassies. Let's go see what's here. Look at these cute little Volus. They're so roly-poly.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean Obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Alright, so we just heard that they've lost a Prothean Obelisk in the Shrike Abyssal, so we got a journal updated to see if we could find it and help out.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only... he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh. You already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
How sad.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
How sad. So an old lady who's already been asking about this, asking that other lady, Asari, about it, about her son, who she hasn't heard from yet. It's war. Alright, here's Commander Bailey's office.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here,
Oh,
Ms.
look, it's our best
Al-Jalani.
friend.
The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
So why take the job then?
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Yep, it's a stupid game.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here at my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Yep. Way to be a bummer, Bailey. So this is his fancy office. It's huge with nothing in it.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Alright, let's ask him about things like his family. Does he have family on Earth?
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Alright, let's ask about his promotion.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Yep. Alright, let's ask him about the war.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
That's true. Alright, let's ask about the trouble.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Alright, let's ask him about the Citadel.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Alright, I think we've asked him everything.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Okay. Let's head on out and find the Council, or find Udina's office where we're supposed to meet the Council. There's a locked door. Here we go. Donnell Udina, Earth Council.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the Council is already in session.
Of course they are.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt
He
of the
dyed his
attack.
hair.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
No.
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Well, do we have a better plan?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And Udina's right. We need to stand together now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs.
Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard?
Great.
Meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
So, Udina dyed his hair. The council
They're a bunch of
is...
self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're
Turian
asking for,
counselor.
but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
Alright. So you want us to do favors for favors?
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
Well, the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that.
The Turian counselor is a lot more
Fedorian
easy to
is
talk
on
to.
Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status.
Awesome.
And there are certain
we don't give a shit
resources
anymore.
that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Alright, so the council is reluctant to help us because they think that we let the council die because of human interests. What's wrong with Shepard's face? She has like a beard going on. So they think we let the council die due to trying to get humans like up in the council. But the thing was, we saved so many more lives by, not just because they're human, just numbers of lives, by not saving the council. So they don't, excuse me, I have hiccups. They don't seem to see that. So I don't know if that's the hospital right there or one of those, but we know the hospital is one of those little bridges. But the Turian counselor seems willing to make a deal with us. He needs us to help find the Primarch, which, let's take a look at our journal. So the Shrike Abyssal one is the one we got when we heard the Volus saying they found a Prothean Obelisk, but it's lost, so that's something we need to do. And Priority Palaven, this is what the Turian counselor wants us to do. He wants us to find Primarch Fedorian. He has called a war summit that presents an opportunity for the Alliance to request help building the Crucible. Unfortunately, Fedorian was caught in the Reaper attack on Palaven. Rescue the Turian Primarch from Palaven's moon. And then we'll hope that they'll be willing to help after that. Because all these species are too involved with other things right now that they can't deal with this war. Alright, let's talk to Udina.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Alright, let's ask him about his personal situation.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Alright, let's ask what he thinks about Earth.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Great. Council leverage.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. A shield. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His homeworld is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
Alright.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Well, get some results.
That sounds like you won't succeed. I helped you into this office because I thought you'd be effective.
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Alright.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Except that we didn't really help him into this office. We wanted Anderson there. But it didn't make no difference. Alright, so this is the Spectre room we have access to now that we've been reinstated as a Spectre. Here's Spectre Requisitions. We could get a Black Widow sniper rifle, M11 Wraith, and a M77 Paladin. But we don't have enough money. Yet. And here's a Spectre Terminal. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Okay, Quarian Fleet Intel. That's interesting. Quarian Pilgrim Gen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Gen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth. So the Quarians are up to something, but we don't know what. Alright, and here we can enter a shooting range. We get to practice. So yeah, this is just so you could try out different guns, different loadouts. I think we got some stuff we could modify on shotguns. We got a shredder mod. We also got a high caliber barrel. Now let's see what difference that makes, if any. Takes out most of their health in one shot, which is cool. Alright, anyways, that's just a fun little thing. I think it's just mainly to like try out different different weapon mods and stuff like that. Alright, what's over here? Anything? Just a little overlook. Alright, so we've gotten our mission to go to Palaven and try to find the Primarch. So let's head back to the Normandy dock. See if this lady has anything more to say. No.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, look who's here.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani.
We know.
Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Oh.
Ha! You want some?
Let her punch me.
On second thought, never mind. I don't have any more questions for you.
Shepard deserves it.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Alright. We could try to go back to the hospital, see if Kaidan's awake yet. Why not? I kind of doubt it, but like I said, I don't really remember how the timing of all this stuff plays out because I haven't played it since it came out. Maybe we could also hear more of this traumatized Asari's story.
Little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright. So we learn more about their story each time we pass by. Let's see if Kaidan's awake yet. Doubt it. Yep, his door's still locked. Alright, so let's head back to the Normandy Bay. Docking Bay. And go head to Palaven.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Alright, here we are back where we started.
Docking Bay D24.
No guns allowed, the sign says. Alright, let's head to the Normandy. My favorite part. Where are we? Look, it's that kid. He's waving at us and we're running really slowly. He never came out from behind that tree. Oh, there he is. What are you doing, kiddo? He makes Reaper sounds. And he runs away. I wonder if we just ran straight forever, what would happen? Oh, we get turned around. And it faces us back to the kid who's now crying instead of laughing. He's scared of the Reapers. He's burning. Shepard's eyelids are flipped inside out. It was all a dream. Shepard dreaming about little boys.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
We knew that already.
I know.
Are you alright?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Just shaking off some sleep.
Been
Commander
having some
Shepard,
screwed up
I'm
dreams.
Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm comm specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Report, officer.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Okay.
Meaning?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators.
Great.
In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
Looks like it.
And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Alright. So we have our ship back. It's a little different now, but it's basically
Commander,
ours again.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
They're useless.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Ain't that the
Then
truth?
what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get.
All
We
right.
need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
And Earth?
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Hack it out. Alright, so here's our ship. We're free to explore it now. So we're in this new comm room. Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I think my mouse is bugging out. Here's our war room that Trainer told us about. Let's check out our war terminal. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Okay, so Alliance. The System Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. So we have 745, I guess, points to our war assets. We have 130 Alliance Engineering Corps. Cuts the roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids. While the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties, their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars. Due to the staggering amount of raw materials required, the AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. Okay, we got 100 points for the 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles such as the Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert one week and crawling through jungles the next. We have Admiral Mikhailovich. That gives us 25 points. When the Reaper called Sovereign attacked the Citadel in 2183, Rear Admiral Boris Mikhailovich led the 63rd Scout Flotilla against it. The 63rd suffered the fewest losses of any Alliance flotilla during the Battle of the Citadel, while providing crucial support for the 5th Fleet's carriers and dreadnoughts. The Alliance promoted Mikhailovich from Rear Admiral to Admiral after the battle and tasked him with rebuilding and upgrading his ships. His combat experience with the Reapers has been invaluable in devising strategies against them. Okay, Alliance First Fleet gives us 90 points. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Inez Lindholm made the painful decision to use 1/10 of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. That's sad. Her gamble paid off as the First Fleet limped out of the relay to rally with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Okay, we have the Alliance Third Fleet. Stationed at Arcturus, the Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. starting to wonder if maybe we should read these war assets in our codex videos as well, because this is a lot of reading that I don't think everyone's necessarily interested in all the details of. So I think I'm going to stop reading that and add it to our codex videos, where we'll learn more about our war assets. Okay, so that's where we can find them. Let's see, anything else in here that we could look at? There's some people working. Alright, let's get out of here. Here's like a conference room.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Alright, so we have a little security zone.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Alright, thank you, Specialist.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
I could have helped you.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay.
She's into her teeth, I guess. Alright, let's ask her about joining the military.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Alright.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Alright, lab job.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Alright, let's ask about her personal history.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Don't talk like that.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright.
Carry on, Specialist.
So that's Specialist Trainer. Getting to know her. Alright, so we have, things being added to our journal as we go. Here's our map, the way we used in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Here's our messages. We'll read in a second. I want to talk to the rest of our crew. Like, let's go see if Joker's in the cockpit. Let's catch up with Joker. Hey, buddy, old pal.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
You're surprised?
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Alright.
Commander.
Good old Joker. Alright, let's explore the rest of this ship. So this side has now been replaced with boxes.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks, Trainer. We'll check it in our own room. Okay, we'll go to the captain's cabin later. Let's head down to the crew deck. Alright, so looks like here's a list of those lost in battle. We could see Ashley Williams on the left side. Jenkins. We met him in Mass Effect 1 as well. So, those are those we've lost. We need to pay them their respects. Our respects. It's the crew's quarters, like in Mass Effect 2. There's the observation deck. Looking pretty similar to when Samara used to hang out in there. Wonder where she's gone these days. Here's life support, where Thane used to hang out. There's a cup there. Model Destiny Ascension. We got our ship. Our little model ship. And here's where Kasumi used to hang out. Oh, there's a poker table now. Awesome. Here's the bar. A cool little relaxing chair, it looks like. The bathrooms don't open for us anymore, or the men's one doesn't anyway, the women's does. Could take showers, use the toilet, etc. Alright, let's go to the med lab and see how Dr. Chakwas is settling in.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor? The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Why?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
That's true, I guess.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Is it really necessary?
Ever told you I don't like doctors?
Oh.
Don't be such a grouch. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Your system is still detecting the implants as foreign bodies. There's no health risk, but your scars are having trouble healing. I recommend reducing stress levels. Be compassionate.
I'm giving everything I've got, Doc.
I'm just saying, a little more optimism and a little less realism could help, Commander. Anyway, it's just a cosmetic issue. Nothing to worry about.
Well, our scars are not nearly as bad as they were
You're
before.
the picture of health.
Alright, medical
How's
supplies.
your inventory of meds?
The med bay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Alright, let's ask her about Cerberus.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Let's ask her if she has any family on Earth.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children.
Aww.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
We do. We do.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. Here we can reassign power bonuses. And here we can reassign powers. Don't need to do that yet. Here's that robot that we found from Cerberus with some fancy high heels. Alright. Let's see what else is down here. Here's the mess hall. It got a little bigger. They expanded on it a bit. And this is where Trainer said Liara was. She's taken over this room. Miranda's old office. Shepard's old bedroom in Mass Effect 1.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Oh, Glyph.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Awesome.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Glyph. Hey, Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
There's still hope.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember that.
You will. It's the war we warned everyone about for years.
Yup.
And if I know you, Shepard, you'll make them proud.
Thanks, Liara. Alright, so let's take a look at this terminal Glyph's talking about. So we can get an armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Sounds good to me. Let's get it. Alright, so we could choose ammo capacity or shields. Gonna go with shields, for sure. Alright. So we got some upgrades to our shields. Here's a broker terminal.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Alright, so here's her Prothean notes that she was taking, I guess, when she was like, she used to be like an archaeologist or something and studied Protheans. So these are her old notes. Glyph remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. Alright, I think we could also read this in the Codex. It's not, like, absolutely essential to the story, so I'll come back to this as well. But here's a message from Operative Farron to the broker. So we know Farron was Liara's kind of partner in this whole shadow broker thing. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope we finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Alright. So Liara's still in contact with Farron.
Hello again, Shepard.
Alright, let's ask her about what's new.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Alright, let's ask more about this Prothean device.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Alright. Let's ask her about Glyph.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Oh.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Well, let's ask her what it's like being the Shadow Broker now.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
Why is Shepard still looking at Glyph?
Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Shepard's just obsessed with staring at Glyph. How'd you get away?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Well, neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So what happened to Farron? Glyph isn't even standing there anymore. He's behind her.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
Whoa,
Shepard. He was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Alright, I think we've asked her everything.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Shepard just wants to keep an eye on that Glyph. She doesn't trust it. Here's Liara's bed. Alright, let's get out of here.
Please, enjoy your day.
Let's go see the place where Garrus used to hang out. See what's there now. See if they've changed it up. A little bit, but still essentially the same. Alright, let's head down to other areas of the ship. Gotta make sure we know our way around this new ship. Let's go down to engineering. Alright, here we are. That's where Grunt used to hang out, but we can't go in there now. See down to the deck. Let's go down where Jack used to hang out. Her bed's still there, her cot. We have our model ship here. And our hamster! Our hamster, get him! No, I didn't catch it. Our poor hamster is running loose. There's a modern Shadow Broker ship. Where is he? I hear him squeaking. Oh, there he is. Get him! Get him! Yay, we picked him up. We got our space hamster back. Alright. Let's go check out our engineering room where Tally and the other engineers used to hang out. Here's Engineer Adams, back from Mass Effect 1.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Well, no need for an apology.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Alright, let's ask him about his family.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Awesome. Alright, let's ask what he thinks about the Normandy.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Awesome. But what do you think about Edie?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
Look at his eyes.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
I wonder how long they've been on this ship without
Carry
Shepard
on,
here.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright. Here's where the core is. Alright, so I think we've explored the engineering. Oh no, we still have that other room where Zaid used to hang out. We could go in that one. And here's Diana Allers, the news reporter we brought on board.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Alright, focus on Cerberus.
Your story is Cerberus. They're a clear and present danger to everything we try to do. Alien audiences will hate them.
So they're traitors to Earth and the galaxy. I wouldn't have to torque it much. And you do have an inside track on Cerberus. Alright, you feed me your info, and I'll keep biting.
Alright.
Commander.
So we can work with her on what kind of news she's gonna feed to the public. Alright, so we've explored this deck. Let's head down to the shuttle bay, which we always knew was there in Mass Effect 2, but we only went there to fight that Oculus at the very end of Mass Effect 2. So now we can see it's a little different.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
What's the situation?
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios! Straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Awesome.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Alright, so he is our, like, shuttle pilot, so he shuttles us from, the Normandy down to the ground, things like that. Alright, let's ask him about the armory.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Alright, let's ask him about his service record.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Alright, cool. Sounds good. Let's ask about ground vehicles.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
So the Hammerhead was that DLC little hovercraft kind of thing that we had in Mass Effect 2. So he's saying it's pretty much gone.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Cool. Let's ask if he's got any family on Earth.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, bummer. Poor guy.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Let's upgrade our armor. So, let's see. We could change our casual clothes. We could be in fancy, like, dress blues. Farmer clothes. This one looks pretty similar to this one, but it's more blue, I guess. Or we could wear a fancy, sexy dress. Like Diana Allers with the big butt and the zipper down the butt crack. And the very exposed, like, chest area. Let's go with... I think I like that one the best after all that. We have this special armor, which I think looks stupid on a female shepherd. I don't know about a male shepherd, but I like the one we have. We could go with no helmet, because I like to see the face that we worked so hard to create. We could change the chest plate to get a little more shield regeneration, but a little less health boost. I always like shield regeneration, but I don't know if we'll actually need it since we're charging all the time, which gives us our shields back. We don't have any changes to the shoulder pads yet. We got some gauntlets that help give us a little more melee damage but less health boost. I do like the melee damage. We don't have any things to change with the legs yet. Now we could change the appearance. Could make it like glossy looking. I like the glossy look. Could change the pattern. I like that one. Could change the colors. I really liked... Let's go... Oh, the pattern color. Purple's nice. So is this teal. There's a lot more color options here in Mass Effect 3 than in any of the other ones. Green is actually my favorite color. So I like the green, but I also like the teal. That's kind of nice too. We could give it a tint. Could go with gray and teal. That looks kind of cool. Tint 2. Go really colorful, like have rainbow colors. But I think I like this maybe so far. Could change the light colors. Does look almost the same. I could have sworn they used to have like kind of a burgundy-ish color that oh, maybe that was it. That I had the first time that I really liked. Oh, this one. They don't have it for this though. Why do I see like a weird yellow? Did I change it to a yellow? Or is it that brown? There's like a weird yellow light shining on it or something, it feels like. Anyway, sorry, I'm wasting way too much time here on this. That looks like it doesn't match. I don't remember how I did it in Mass Effect, or when I played it the first time. I really liked the color it came out to be, though. We'll just go with black. That's always easy. There, that looks cool, yeah? Alright, so we have our procurement interface where we could buy stuff, but like he said, it's cheaper when we're there in person, so I pretty much never use that. Here we can upgrade our weapons, but I'm not going to do that yet because we don't have that many cool weapons. This is also where we can do the mods. Let's go talk to James Vega, our new crew member.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Of course.
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
He's flirting. I'm looking now.
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
Gorilla juice
Think
head.
you can dance and talk at the same time?
I sure can.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Lola.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Ooh, he got me.
Tough choice. But it was the right call.
You think so?
I would have done the same.
That's what's funny. You were doing the same thing. You took out the collectors. We never needed that intel.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Good to hear it. But you sacrifice yourself, or my ship, needlessly. That's unacceptable.
Shepard, wipe your
Thanks
nose.
for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
So we can either cut this off or keep it going. I like it.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
Alright, so that's James Vega, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey again. What's up?
Let's ask him more about himself and things like that. Like, what's up with him and nicknames?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
Alright, let's ask him more about this previous mission he was talking about.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Alright, let's ask him about his state of mind.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Let's ask him about him and Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
Alright, let's ask if he has any family on Earth.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Oh, so sad. Everybody who doesn't know what's up with their families.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, so we have explored all of the ship except for the captain's quarters. We need to go and read our messages. We got our hammy back. He's doing safe. He's safe now. We have our restroom with an actual mirror that works. We could also change our armor colors here. Could put on some music. Let's find a good one. They're all the same. I guess it's not like the old one where you could like pick which one you want to leave it on. Oh well. There's some wine glasses on the table. Shepard's been doing a little sipping. Alright, let's read our messages. Oh gosh, we have a lot. Special Ops from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. No shit. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Alright, so that's what Trainer kind of yelled at us about, that we need to go to Sanctum. Oops. Alright, reinstatement from Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement to the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers, Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Alright, emergency flash traffic, urgent. Flash, flash, flash. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate it are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Alright, so shit is going down. Alright, your N7 Defender armor. Shepard, never had the chance to get you some new N7 equipment back on Earth. I've arranged for the N7 Defender armor to be delivered to the Normandy before supply lines get even less reliable than they are now. Look for the armor the next time you're suiting up for a mission. It's more than just a little extra plating. So we saw that, and it's the one that, yes, it does give extra plating, but I don't like it on the girl. I think it looks way too bulky and not as fun, as you can't customize it like you can the other one. Valkyrie Assault Rifle from Edie. The N7 Valkyrie Assault Rifle is issued to every new Alliance recruit and is standard issue among ground forces. Alliance telemetry shows the weapon displays excellent efficiency in combat. Since the Normandy is now an Alliance vessel, I was able to requisition a number of these rifles for use among the crew. You will find them in the weapons lockers. Edie. And we saw that one as well. The Argus Rifle from Edie. The Argus Rifle received more positive ratings than any other assault rifle in polls of law enforcement agencies. I have reviewed the statistical data collected by these agencies and believe their recommendations to be sound. A shipment of Argus rifles have been delivered to your weapons locker should you wish to test them for yourself. Edie. We saw that one as well. ANN alert. New article. Quarian Fleet. From Alliance News Network's Information Partners. By Ruxius Rileyus, ANN contributor. Citadel, where is the Quarian fleet? The last intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Alright, so again, we don't know where the Quarians are. We saw that in the Spectre Terminal, and now we're reading a news article about it. You have an upgrade waiting, from Glyph. We already upgraded it. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. And we already did that. Alright, priority mission, Eden Prime. This is a DLC. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Alright. So, those are our messages. This is our squad mates that we have so far. This is Tactical Mastery video training. We don't need that. Alright, so this was a long video with very little action, and it was pretty much all just exploration and talking. But I'm gonna end this here because it's a long video. So in the next video, we'll take a look at our journal, figure out what we need to do, such as help the Turians, go to Eden Prime, and go to Sanctum. We'll figure out which one we're going to do in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. I'd be glad to read it. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!